Our next story is also about India. Indian spices are in a hot soup, pardon the pun. But two Indian spice brands are under the scanner in Hong Kong and Singapore. That's MDH and Everest, both quite popular brands in India. Apparently, their spices contain ethylene oxide. And what is that? It's a carcinogen, a cancer-causing substance often used in pesticides. India has banned its use in food items. So what is it doing in these spices? Are they harmful for your health? And what is India's food safety body doing about it? Our next report tells you.
Spices, they are the heart and soul of Indian cooking. A staple of every Indian household. Crucial to the country's culinary identity. No Indian dish is complete without spices. But are the spices you buy up to the mark? Can they cause cancer? Two Indian spice brands are under the scanner, MDH and Everest Masala. They're quite popular in the country. Their spices were recalled in Hong Kong and Singapore. This was after their food safety bodies flagged them. They say it contains ethylene oxide, a pesticide that's unsuitable for human consumption. So which spices have been flagged? There's MDH's Madras curry powder, MDH sambar masala, MDH curry powder and Everest fish curry masala. All four of them have been banned. It started with Hong Kong's CSF, or the Centre for Food Safety. The body collected samples from 3 stores. This was for regular testing. Ethylene oxide was found in the samples. The stores were asked to stop selling the products. Distributors and importers started recalling them. After Hong Kong, Singapore too followed suit. It directed a recall of Everest fish masala. So what exactly is ethylene oxide? It's a colorless and flammable gas. It is used for a lot of things, like cleaning medical equipment, making antifreeze, and even pesticides. So how did it end up in spices? It's used to prevent fungal and bacterial attack, especially during transport and storage. But that doesn't make it a good addition. Ethylene oxide is a Group 1 carcinogen. That means it can cause cancer. In 2011, the European Union banned the use of ethylene oxide in food products. India too has banned it. Some countries still allow it, but only in limited quantities. You see, eating food with small amounts of ethylene oxide is not harmful immediately, but long-term exposure can be deadly, which is why Singapore and Hong Kong have now banned these spices. The companies are yet to comment on this, but this isn't the first time Indian spice brands have gotten into trouble. Last year, the US asked Everest to recall a few items. It was after it tested positive for salmonella. That's a bacteria that leads to foodborne illnesses. The recall and ban has now raised questions about India's food safety standards. In India, there's a ban on using ethylene oxide in food items, yet it's still present in spices. Reports suggest the FSSAI has now jumped into action. That's the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. It will conduct a sampling of all spice brands. 4 to 5 products of each brand will be tested. If any brand is found using the chemical, strict action will be taken against them as per FSSAI guidelines. We'll get to know more in the days to come.